You finally got that call that you've been waiting for. A job interview. At first, you're probably overwhelmed. You're probably overjoyed. But as the interview gets closer, you become more and more nervous. The key to a successful interview is being prepared and professional at all times. To make sure you do your best, remember these 8 tips. 1. Be prepared. Yes, be prepared. Learn as much as you can about the company. Go to the company site. Research about the company. Write down the possible questions that may be asked. Practice those questions with your friend. Also, remember to discuss your weaknesses and your strengths, because this is a possible question that will be asked. So, always be prepared before you go to an interview. Number 2, dress properly. Yes, these are little things that we ignore before going for an interview. Dress properly. Wear clothes that are clean, neat, and presentable. No interviewer will want to employ somebody who doesn't dress properly. No interviewer will want to employ somebody who dresses shabby to the interview premises. So you have to dress properly. Wear something like a shirt and a tie or a nice suit. You're good to go. Number 3, be punctual. Yes, I said be punctual. Punctuality is very important in an interview. No employer wants to hire someone who can never be on time. No employer wants to hire someone who is irresponsible to an extent that he doesn't come early to an interview. You have to be punctual at all times. Make sure you come to the interview premises 10 to 15 minutes before the interview begins, so that you can have enough time to relax. 4, make eye contact. Look the interviewer in the eye when you greet him or her, and keep that eye contact throughout the interview. Eye contact is very important because it makes the interviewer see you as being honest and confident. So, make eye contact when you're in the interview room. 5, be polite. Sit up straight when you are being interviewed. Yes, sit up straight. Also, listen carefully when you're being interviewed. Make sure you don't use slangs or bad words when you're being interviewed. And if you don't understand any question, always ask politely. Please, can you repeat that? Politeness is very important in an interview, so always be polite. 6, be positive. Yes, I said be positive. Stop complaining about your former boss or your former job. Don't complain about your former boss or a former job. Don't portray them as being bad, because that is just an indication that you're not a good person. No employer wants to hire someone who is not ready to work with a team or as a team. So when you start complaining about your former job, if you start complaining about your former boss, that is an indication that you cannot work as a team. So be careful. Don't complain. Always remember to smile. Smile shows that you are an easy. Wear a smile when you're being interviewed. 7, sell yourself. Yes, I said sell yourself. Employers want to handle people who are successful and confident. Tell the interviewer about your successes. Tell the interviewer about your accomplishments. Tell the interviewer about the positive things about yourself as far as employment is concerned. But remember, don't exaggerate. Don't exaggerate, don't tell lies, because your employer can contact, or your interviewer can contact your former boss. So be careful, be honest, don't tell lies during an interview, and don't exaggerate during an interview. And that brings us to the final one, which is number 8. Always ask questions. At the end of the interview, ask specific questions about the company. Ask specific questions about the things you wish to know about the company. For example, you can ask questions like, what do I expect to get in the first year? What kind of work am I expected to do, or am I expected to deliver in the first year? Those questions are very important because they make the interviewer to know that you have a special interest in the company, and that may give a chance. That may be a chance for you. So, interviewing is difficult. Interviewing is not easy, but it is easier if you know what you want and what you expect.